Hello, darlings. It's me, Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo Bitch. Hashtag the gay socialite. Hashtag the brickle socialite. Hashtag why live anywhere else. So today I'm coming to you from my balcony. You might see somebody sitting in the background, like over there laying on my sofa. That's just one of my friends, and he just wanted to be nosy and hear what I had to say today. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is something that's kind of been on my mind. First of all, I'm home, and I'm doing this from my balcony because I'm home recovering from surgery, and I thought that it would be a great idea because there are a few, I'm not somebody that hides everything, so yes, I had to have a little surgery, nothing serious, and you can hear a plane going by, so now you know I'm actually outside, and I thought that it was important that I sent a vlog during my recovery because I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that I was not having work done on my face at all because what? I don't need it. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. And I wanted to talk to you guys today, but it wasn't so much about obviously it wasn't about my surgery, and it wasn't about me not needing plastic surgery, but it was about just some of the things that I've been seeing on television lately. And one of the big things is I'm not a football person. I'm not an NFL person. I'm none of that. But I am a person who actually follows politics, and I'm a person that I would like to think that I am socially conscious and I know what's going on. And so I am incredibly impressed and with Nike for actually using Colin Kaepernick as their new spokesperson, and also the slogan that they actually chose, which was risk something, even if it means losing everything. I thought, you know what? How many people have actually done that? How many people have actually, in their lives, risked something, even if it meant losing everything? Because you know what? Most people haven't. Most people walk the safe line. They will never risk. Like, I'll give you an example. For me, Don Lemon. Don Lemon from CNN. He took a huge risk when he came out on being a man of color. He took a huge risk when he came out on CNN as a gay man. So he risked something, even if it meant losing everything. It turned out he didn't lose anything. He actually became more popular, and people appreciated his honesty, and he was actually, I think he became a better anchor, a better reporter, a better everything, because now he comes from a place of truth. It's not like he's hiding anything. It's like he gets to be 100% himself. I also, same way, being a person who was the first openly gay police officer on a major police department and making a decision to be openly gay and fight them tooth and nail for the rights of gay people, I did. I risked something, even if it meant losing everything. And it was hell. Don't you get me wrong, child. It was not easy. I do not want you to think that there were people standing out there with gay pride flags, honey, waving kumbaya, and we're so happy to see you. It was hell. But I stood my ground, and I fought, and I did what needed to be done because I was willing to risk something. I was willing to risk something, even if it meant I was going to lose everything. And it falls, for me, it falls into one of my favorite quotes is, if you spend all your time trying to be someone else, who's going to be you? I am unapologetically Lorenzo all the time. 100% of the time. The people who have known me from elementary school and all the way up until people who have just who've known me for the last 10 years will all tell you I'm the exact same person and I'm authentically me. Now, being authentically me sometimes has, and also risking something, meaning I can lose everything, can have its downfalls. I have been invited to be on several television shows. And some of them you guys watch regularly. But I did not want to be a part of those shows because I was not going to be that payaso. I was not going to be that clown. I was not going to be that gay guy that women, that black women or white women carried around in their purse like a chihuahua. What? I have the same bag you have. Why in the hell am I walking around carrying your bag? My wardrobe is just as fabulous as yours. Then why in the hell are we talking about yours? So I'm not that type of guy. So until they come out with a show where they are Real Housewives of something and they are actually giving a platform to gay men of color like myself, who we do not have to stand in the shadow of someone else, guess what? I won't be on the show. Sorry. And it's also important for me that I know that right now we're in this time of social media with everybody who has Facebook and they have Instagram and they have Snapchat and I have these things and I understand that they're important. And I understand that there are some people who use these as e-commerce sites and there are people who use them for their business and all of that. So some of the things that I say don't necessarily apply to them. I also know that we have people who are just like what I would call an Instagram hoe. Now don't get me wrong, because an Instagram hoe can be male or female. An Instagram hoe does not just have to be a woman. But I have a problem. I am a person, I do have followers, but you know what? It's more important to me how many followers I have in person. I go out, I am the socialite of Brickell, but it is more important to me. I can go out anywhere, in any country, at any time, and there will be 200 to 300 people who actually like me in person. Not online, not putting like a little like on a picture or something like that. That's more important to me because I'm making a personal connection with people. That's much more important to me than somebody going through a page and just liking something. Now, if I were a photographer and I was posting a picture, or if I were a model and somebody liked a particular picture, okay, that's fine. But a lot of these people, no, that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're doing at all. And I live in Miami, and we're in a city where fakeness, everything is fake. There are people here with, fake faces, fake asses, fake tits, fake everything, fake credit score, fake profession, fake, you name it, just fake. And then you get to know them, and then you're surprised that the person that you get to know is not the same person that you thought that they were when you met them on social media. Well, you should have met them in person, not on social media, because everything here is not what I really feel like American Horror Stories needs to do. American Horror Stories Miami, okay? Because when it's American Horror Stories Miami, it's going to be a whole bunch of, everybody's body part is going to just start coming off, honey, because it's going to be a bunch of fake bitches all on the show. I think that it is important for people to surround themselves with the type of people that you would like to be. Not just necessarily surround yourself with the type of people that you would like to be with. Does that make sense? But also surround yourself with the type of people that you would like to be. Like, I would like to be, well, obviously I don't want to be, There's a big difference between wanting to be and like to be. Hopefully that's making sense. I don't want to be Oprah. I would like to be like Oprah when it comes to the way that she handles her business, the way that she treats people, the way that she gives back, the way that she delegates authority, but she delegates authority in a way where it doesn't take away the creative edge that other people have, where they still get an opportunity to be who they are. I like that. I would like to be like that. I would like to be like her. I work towards that, but that does not necessarily mean I want to be her. What a lot of you people, and when I say you people, hopefully I have some of the people who are confused and are posting all of these pictures on Instagram and Facebook and all this kind of stuff. And you guys actually want to be these people. You want to be Beyonce. You actually think that, oh, if I post this picture and I'm half-ass naked and I'm laying here in the bed and I'm posing like this, then I'm going to get a husband that plays for the NBA and he's going to buy me all of this stuff and I'm going to get all this and I'm going to get to walk around. Guess what, boo-boo? Beyonce has a job. She has been working her ass off for years to get where she is to be Beyonce. It didn't just happen because she posts some half-ass naked pictures on Instagram. Hello? So, my message to everyone this week is to work on, I want every single person to work on two things, my two quotes. Let's start with the first one, is if you spend all your time trying to be someone else, who's going to be you? So ask yourself, am I spending all of my time trying to be someone else? And if I am, who's going to be me? Because if Will Smith and Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett and Meryl Streep and all these other people, I can just go on with the list, if all of them spent their time trying to be somebody else, we wouldn't have them. You wouldn't have me. Also, the other is risk something even if it means losing everything. I want each one of you to ask yourself, what have you ever done in your life where you have risked something? You have done something in your life where you have risked something even if it meant that you could lose everything, because what you were standing for was so important that you were willing to risk losing everything. And if you haven't done anything like that, I want to see you do it. Because every last one of you has been in that situation. We right now are about to, and I have people have read my books before, and I'm a published author, so people know that, you know, I'm kind of angry when I'm watching this whole Supreme Court thing go through. People who've read my books before know, yes, I was a victim of a sexual assault when I was in my freshman year of college. And I remember this, I remember what happened. Are there things that I forgot? Absolutely. But I remember the assault. I remember where it happened. I remember who was there. I remember how I felt. But if you started to ask me, was it a Saturday or was it a Friday? If you asked me if it was on this street, did the car stop on this corner or that corner? There are certain things that maybe I can't remember, but there are other things that I do remember. Do I remember the way that the police officers treated me when I reported it? Yes, I did report it. Do I remember the way that they talked to me? Absolutely. Did the way that they talked to me make me feel like I did not want to talk to anyone else? Absolutely. Now, luckily for me, fast forward a few years, I was the person wearing a badge. So I had the opportunity to be compassionate to others who had went through the same thing that I went through, and making sure that that cycle did not continue itself. So what I'm saying is, I have and I'm sure many of you have taken or had an opportunity where you have risked something where it meant you could possibly lose everything. And you also all are walking, and this is something that each one of us could do. It does not matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter if you're living in a penthouse in Brickell, or if you're living in a one-room shack in Overtown. It doesn't matter. Or living out in Hialeah. It does not matter. Every person has the opportunity to say to themselves, if I spend my whole life trying to be someone else, who's going to be me? Well, that's a little knowledge. I hope that you guys got an opportunity to feel what I was feeling today. And I look forward to seeing you out and about. Loves and kisses. This is Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo Bitch. Hashtag the gay socialite. Hashtag the Brickell socialite. Hashtag why live anywhere else. See you soon.